Good morning, second graders. It is Tuesday, April 14th. Happy Tuesday. I know this week's weather is a little different than last week. We had some awesome 80-degree days last week. I know some of you were able to get the water hose out, get the sprinklers out, even just play in water. So if you didn't, it's still a little cool to me. But this week is a little chillier, hopefully full of sunshine. We need sunshine, sunshine. All right, we're on lesson 146 today, and we're going to add some adverbs to our sentences. Okay, we need to, as we grow up, our writing needs to be more exciting. Okay, we wrote a lot of sentences in second grade, and they've been very basic. We wrote, if I said dog, you may have put the dog ran. Okay, so we could make that sentence a little more exciting. I don't know about you, but when I read a book, I imagine it in my head. As you get more into chapter books and they don't have pictures, you have to use your imagination. And to me, it's like a movie playing in my head while I'm reading. That makes it really interesting for me. But if I was just reading a book that was just the dog ran, the people were happy, and there just wasn't much to it, I don't want to read that. I want to read something that's exciting. Okay, our adjectives and our adverbs add words to our sentence that make them more interesting, more exciting. So we're going to talk about adding adverbs. It says using adverbs makes sentences much more interesting. When you write, you want to choose adverbs that make your words exciting, interesting. So pretend you and your family have taken a mule ride to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. That's a long mule ride. Okay? So I have a few sentences here, and I have some adverbs on the board. I have gracefully, carefully, bravely, curiously, easily, and fast. So we're going to pick one of those to use in each of our sentences. My first sentence says, even though she was nervous, Mom mounted her mule. Okay? We can take a word out of there. She's nervous. So in there, a word that would help our nervous is to be brave. Even though she was nervous, Mom bravely mounted the mule. How did she mount the mule? Bravely. Our guide led us down the steep, narrow trail. So we pick another one in there. Our guide led us carefully down the steep trail. How did he lead us? Carefully. Large condors flew high above us. So we're going to put gracefully. Large condors gracefully flew high above us. How did they fly? Gracefully. So it's answering our adverb question. The mules carried us and our gear. Okay, let's put in easily. The mules easily carried us and our gear. Then a small chipmunk looked at us curiously. So when we read those sentences, you can picture Mom being brave, mounting her mule. The guide led us carefully down the narrow trail. Those adverbs in there help us picture even more what's going on. So you're going to add some adverbs to sentences today on page 291. It says, rewrite the sentences, adding adverbs that tell how the action of the verb was done. Ava sang a song. Ava sang a song. So what could we put in there to make that more interesting, give us more detail? We need an adverb. So our verb is sang. We need a word that tells how Ava sang. Ava sang a song beautifully, they picked. Okay, Liam and John helped. Liam and John helped quickly, immediately, quietly, loudly. Any of those would work. Mia rode her bike, and then you need to put an adverb to tell how she rode her bike. Our dog barked. How did he bark? Okay, number 2, read the sentences. Underline the verbs 2 times, then circle the adverbs, the words that describe the verb, then draw a small arrow from the adverb to the verb it describes. Number 3, write a verb to go with each adverb. So your adverb is there, you just pick an action word. On the back, number 1 says add the correct prefix to each word by writing un or re before the root word. Taking the dishes off the table is unremove or remove. Remove. You're going to take them off, or you're going to remove them. And then when the suffix ful follows a root word, it means full of. When the suffix less follows a root word, it means without. 2. Add the correct suffix to each word by writing full or less after the root word. Remember, antonyms are words that are very different. They are sometimes called opposites. Read the words and unscramble the antonyms. The first letter of each word is red. So noisy, you're going to write the opposite of noisy, and it shows you there. It starts with a Q. I bet you can guess it. It is quiet. All right, that is language for lesson 146. Let's look at math, lesson 146. We're going to talk about making change, and then we got to do the whole back of your math paper together. So, all right, so if Dad bought firewood for a campfire, the firewood costs $5 for one bundle. So one bundle of wood, you've seen probably wood wrapped together at the grocery store. Sometimes they sell it outside grocery stores. So a bundle is $5. Well, Dad bought 4 of those bundles. So how much money does Dad need? Well, he has 5 bundles, or 4 bundles, and they're each $5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You could do it that way. Or 4 times 5 is 20. If Dad has only $10 bills in his wallet, how many of those will he need? Okay, so it costs $20. How many $10 are in $20? I hope you said 2. 10 plus 10 is 20. Well, Mom bought a bag of marshmallows for the campfire. Sounds pretty good about right now. Mom gave the clerk $5, but the marshmallows only cost $3. So how much change will Mom get back? What would you subtract? $5 minus $3 equals $2 and change. Stephen bought 2 bags of trail mix for $3 each and a drink for $2. So how much money does he need? So Stephen bought 2 bags of trail mix for $3 each and a drink for $2. So 2 bags of trail mix, so 3 plus 3, and then the drink is 2. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay. All right, so if you look at your math page 291, we're going to look at the front, and then we'll talk about the back because we got to do it together. Number 1, on the trip to the Grand Canyon, Marco's family stopped for a snack. Marco's drink cost 79 cents. His crackers cost 20 cents less than the drink. So how much did Marco crackers cost, and how much did Marco's snack cost altogether? So you're going to, let's do that together actually. On the trip to Grand Canyon, he stopped for a snack. So his drink cost 79 cents. Okay, so you already have it set up. Let me move this out of the way. You already have it set up here like this. And I think they already, okay. And we're gonna subtract. So the drink cost 79 cents. And it says his crackers cost 20 cents less. So we're gonna subtract 20 cents. 9 minus 0 is 9. 7 minus 2 is 5. So it costs 59 cents. So this is how you can write your answer. The next one, how much did Marco's snack cost altogether? Well, we got 2 steps here. So his drink cost 79 cents and his snack cost 59 cents. So we're going to add there. 79 plus 59. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Carry the 1. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. We carry the 1. There's nothing here, so bring it down. Make sure you bring your decimal point down. That's why we've got to have them lined up. So when you write that on your paper, make sure your decimal points are lined up. Number 2, estimate the sums. So remember to round the 2 numbers if you need to, or you can write it down there. They have the lines for you though where you round it, and then you just add the numbers you rounded. 3, round to the nearest 10. 4, write the differences. 5, add 9 to each number, and 6, multiply by 2. Okay, on the back of your paper, I'm going to go ahead and read through it. You can do it or don't. I'm not worried about it. It's practice for testing, and like I said, we're not doing our bubble test. So I will go through the back. If you don't do it, I am okay with that. It says, listen to your teacher and mark the correct answer. Number 1, look at the number word. Mark under the box that has the combination that means the same as the number word. Number 2, continue the counting pattern and mark under the correct answer. Continue the counting pattern and mark under the correct answer. Okay, number 3. Look at the number. Mark the combination that means the same thing. Look at the number and then mark the combination that means the same thing. Number 4. Look at the place value card with the stars and then mark under the correct number that matches it. Number 5. Mark under the number that has a 4 in the tens place. Mark under the number that has a 4 in the tens place. Number 6. Look at the combination to the left. Mark under the combination that means the same. Number 7. Mark under the answer that is the estimated sum. Mark under the answer that is the estimated sum. Okay, number 8. Marco and Sophia went fishing with their dad. Marco caught 6 fish and Sophia caught 7 fish. How many fish did the children catch altogether? Mark under the correct combination. Marco caught 6 fish and Sophia caught 7 fish. How many fish did the children catch altogether? Mark under the correct combination. Okay, number 9. Marco, Sophia, and Dad went fishing another day. Each one caught 2 fish. How many fish did they catch in all? Mark under the correct answer. If the answer is not here, mark NH for not here. Marco, Sophia, and Dad went fishing and they each caught 2 fish. How many fish did they catch in all? And number 10, Mom bought 9 snack bars to give Marco, Sophia, and Dad before their fishing trip. She gave each of them an equal number of snack bars. How many bars did each person get? Mark under the correct answer. If the answer is not on the paper, mark NH for not here. Mom bought 9 snack bars to give to Marco, Sophia, and Dad before their fishing trip. She gave each of them an equal number of snack bars. So how many bars did each person get? Mark your answer. All right, I'm going to go through the answers now. If you didn't get it, that's okay. I hope you did try it. You don't have to. Like I said, it's kind of hard to follow along. But I'm going to go through the answers. On number 1, you should have filled in the second circle for 6 plus 3. 15 minus 6, they equal 9. Number 2, it should be 75, 70, 65, 60, counting backwards by 5s. Number 3, you should have marked the first circle, 5,000 plus 400 plus 3 equals 5,403. Number 4, you should have filled in the last circle for 503. Number 5, you should have filled in the second circle for 7,348. There's a 4 in the tens place. 6 is 2 times 7 equals 14. So you should have filled in the third circle for 7 plus 7 equals 14. 15 plus 41, you're supposed to find the estimated sum. 15 rounds to 20, 41 rounds to 40, 20 plus 40 is 60. Number 8, you should have marked 6 plus 7. That would give you the answer. Number 9, the answer is not here because they each caught 2 fish. So 2, 4, 6 would be the answer. And then Mom bought 9 snack bars to give Marco, Sophia, and Dad before their fishing trip. She gave them each equal numbers. They would have each had 3. All right, that is math for the day. We're going to move on to look at science today. And we are reading pages 110 to 114, where scientists work. And then it talks about some science tools. And then there's more science tools on 112. And then science safety has some safety tips. See if you could answer the questions 1 through 5. Remember not to write in your book. And then you're going to match the names of the tools, and can't write in your book, but see if you can answer that. Okay, and that will be chapter 5. That's a pretty short chapter. We're going to move on to chapter 6 next tomorrow. All right, I hope you have an awesome Tuesday. We'll see you on Wednesday.